What's going on, my friends? It is the Beard here, and today we are back to do a quick guide on how to survive the Kraken. One of the comments I have heard the most since starting this game is, how do I beat the Kraken? Or, I died to the Kraken, or our ship got pulled down to Davy Jones's locker by the Kraken, yar. And as such, I've put together this quick video to help you on your perilous journey in these 7 seas. Well, Beard, how do we find the Kraken? How do we summon the Kraken? I want to fight the Kraken. These are all very good questions, my friends, and as it stands right now, it does seem that the only way you will come across the Kraken is by being on your boat out to sea and completely at random. Now, it is possible that there are certain things that will enhance your chances on locating and coming against the Kraken. One of those would be that keeping skulls on your ship, having lots of treasures. And I can say that every encounter that I've personally had with the Kraken, we have had multiple skulls on board, obtained through different various skull quests, the mystic quests. However, we've also had a lot of treasure on board, so I can not confirm this, but it is a theory floating around out there, but it has not been confirmed by the developers whatsoever. Now, the first thing you need to keep in mind is you need teamwork. You have to focus as a group if you want to survive this encounter. Let's talk about the Kraken. As you're sailing through the 7 seas, you will notice the water around you will start to darken. Once it darkens, that is a sure sign that the Kraken is on you, and you better be prepared. There is a total of 8 tentacles that you will need to face off with at any given time. Now, I highly recommend you have somebody calling out the tentacles. The tentacles are key here. You'll notice in this video how there are some that are further away, some that are moving in closer. You need to focus on the ones in close. Failure to do so may result in yourself or one of your teammates being picked up in the tentacles, as you see here. If and when this happens, don't panic. Have all of your team members focus their fire on the tentacle holding your teammate. When a teammate is picked up, everybody must focus fire on that. And if you are the one that is in the tentacle's grasp, do not panic. What will happen is eventually you will get an animation where the mouth will close over you. At that point, use your cutlass or your blunderbuss, but I highly recommend the cutlass. Slash, hack and slash until you fight your way out. It will then drop you and you will need to swim back to the ship, as I mentioned, as fast as possible. Cannons are very well suited for attacking the Kraken, as they do a lot of damage, but they can be difficult to hit with. Make sure that your cannons are loaded at all times when sailing. Focus your fire with the cannons on the closest tentacles and be ready for anything, as the battle can turn in an instant. I also highly recommend using the sniper, as you can shoot at range and it is a very good tactic. The blunderbuss is good. It's great at close range shots. However, at distance, it lacks a little bit of power. There is the chance, if you have not been focusing your fire on the closest tentacles, it will move in and enwrap your ship, trying to pull you down to Davy Jones's locker. Yar. If this does happen and you have a tentacle laying across the deck of your ship, you need to have everybody on board focus their attacks on that tentacle to release it, as this does a lot of damage to your ship. At that point, someone should also go and check on damage in the hull. Bail out the water. You don't want your boat going down while you're in mid-fight. This thing is very beatable, my friends, and just follow these steps and you too will be triumphant. In this particular encounter, we did, in fact, beat the Kraken in about 2 minutes and 20 seconds, which was pretty decent. But that's because we had a good crew and everybody knew what to do should we come up against it. If you have any more questions or concerns, please do me a favor, let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you've enjoyed this and found this helpful. If you have, please hit that like button. Do it with 2 hands if you gotta. And consider hitting the subscribe button for more tips, tricks, and guides on Sea of Thieves, as well as some other fantastic games. We live stream every week twice and every other Saturday. Okay, my friends, thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one. That was awesome.